Hello everyone, welcome to our video tribute to the Spring 2020 graduating class of Kwantlen Polytechnic University. My name is Zena Mitchell, and I'm the University Registrar and Marshal of Convocation. I'm also a proud KPU alumnus, something I'm honored to say we now have in common. Usually at this time of year, I would be physically standing in front of a large group of graduands, giving everyone last-minute instructions just before we would all begin our procession into the auditorium, where your family and friends would be patiently waiting to catch their first glimpse of you in your academic regalia. It is therefore very different to be standing alone in front of a camera in a quiet studio. Like so many of us, you too have experienced immense change since the middle of March. The last few months have been unlike anything most of us have ever experienced in our lifetimes. We are still adapting to our new normal as we do our part to flatten the curve and contain the spread of COVID-19. For now, that means celebrating together while we stay apart. So at this time, we offer you this video tribute to your academic achievement, your persistence, and your resilience. We are so proud of all of you.
Hello and welcome. My name is Alan Davis. I have the honor to serve as KPU's President and Vice Chancellor. I'm here at KPU Surrey, one of our 5 campuses that serves the dynamic and diverse communities south of the Fraser River in British Columbia. The region we serve overlaps with the traditional ancestral territories of the Coast Salish people, and we thank them for sharing their lands and resources with us in friendship and in peace. We take our name from the Kwantlen First Nation. Kwantlen means tireless runner, and there is no better description of the dedication and resilience the spring class of 2020 has shown in getting to graduation. Congratulations, we're very proud of you. It also perfectly describes all the efforts of our faculty, staff, and administrators who strive tirelessly to make KPU a unique and important university. We are very proud of all those who played such a huge role in supporting you along the way. I'm in the courtyard, where it is normally very busy with students meeting and gathered on the lawn and scurrying to and from the library or the classes, labs and studios, the cafeteria or the bookstore. It's even busier during convocation season, which would have been this first week of June. We miss this opportunity to celebrate with you, and we are thinking about you at this time. This area is normally a hub of activity where students use the services of the Office of the Registrar and a host of student services. And during convocation, this is where the graduands assemble before they process into Convocation Hall in the next building. Convocation means to call together by summons, and in universities, convocations are called for the conferring of credentials and for the recognition of outstanding achievement. So we call colleagues and friends together to honor you, KPU's graduates, as well as honorary and distinguished awardees of 2020. Each year, KPU awards honorary degrees for outstanding and sustained achievement in our community by people within and outside of the university. The degrees are awarded honoris causa, for the sake of honor. And this year, although we can't do it in person, we are honoring with Doctor of Laws degrees 2 people who have contributed to higher education in quite different ways and for their contributions to the community and to the public good. Bill Wright has been a member of the KPU Foundation Board since its inception and helped craft its constitution and bylaws and to oversee its governance so that the foundation could successfully focus its work on generating scholarships and awards for students. Many of you will have benefited from his work. Andrew Petter retires this year after 10 years as President and Vice Chancellor of Simon Fraser University. His distinguished career as an academic, a politician, and most recently running the ship at SFU has embraced one overarching theme: to serve the public good. He inspired SFU to become the engaged university, and one of the best universities of its kind in Canada. He has been a great friend of KPU as we have collectively tried to expand access and opportunity for higher education in our region. And nationally, he is one of the most respected voices in the university sector. KPU is a university for our times, a polytechnic university open and accessible and relevant to both local needs and the global issues of our society. A university that is driven by teaching and learning, engaged with our communities, and enriched by our scholarship. All of us here have had the honor and the privilege of helping each of you along the way in reaching your educational goals. Thank you for choosing us. Friends and family, thank you for all you have done in supporting our graduates. While it will be some time yet before we get back to normal, however we might define that in the post-pandemic era, we know that you are all well positioned to lead us into the future.
Simgaget, Sigidamanak, Gibit Wiltsik. Hi everyone, my name is Melanie Mark. My Niska name is Lahaikwaskak, and I'm the Minister of Advanced Education, Skills and Training. I'd like to first acknowledge that I'm sending you greetings from the Legislative Assembly on the traditional territories of the Lekwungen-speaking peoples of the Songhees and Esquimalt First Nations. I would also like to acknowledge the traditional territories on which your university campus is located. I recognize that COVID-19 has impacted not only your lives, but the lives of everyone around you dramatically over the past 3 months. But this should not take away from the fact that today is about you and your incredible achievement. You are also attending one of the best universities in the world. I know that this year KPU is celebrating a record number of grads. I want to recognize everyone who has helped you cross the finish line. First and foremost, your family and friends for cheering you on over the years. A special thanks to President Alan Davies for his tenacity and leadership. And a huge thank you to all the faculty members, staff, board of governors, and the people in your life who lifted you up and made this day possible. I recognize your journey has not been easy, but today we celebrate all of your hard work and sacrifice. School wasn't always easy for me, but one of the proudest moments of my life was when I crossed the finish line to receive my degree in political science from SFU. I was the first person in my family to ever graduate from post-secondary. That day I was proud to wear my grandmother's regalia. Today, I'm wearing her regalia as a symbol of the importance of your convocation. I know that some of you might be the first in your family to graduate, but I imagine you won't be the last. On a personal note, I want to leave you with a message of hope. My favorite song is Don't Stop Believing by Journey. It was a theme song of my wedding. I love it because it brings me joy and it reminds me to push through when times are tough and to never give up. Graduates, I want you to go the distance, paying it forward as you take on the next chapter in your life. No one can take this day away from you. Whatever credential you received is a symbol of your remarkable achievement. Today is a big day and I'm extremely proud of you. We are going to need you more than ever to build back this beautiful province. Congratulations, class of 2020. Keep shining. Tuxism.
Hello everyone, my name is George Melville and I'm very proud to be serving as KPU's Chancellor. Like you, I was immensely disappointed that we had to cancel this year's spring convocation. We are all committed to doing our part to help slow the spread of the COVID-19 virus, and so we all know this was the right decision to make in these extraordinary times. Still, I can understand your disappointment, as convocation is one of the most time-honored traditions in our society, and it is one of the most highly anticipated celebrations throughout our university system for students, their families, and friends. Convocation is a very special time for me, and I always look forward to shaking hands with each and every graduate. But for now, I will have to say congratulations to you virtually. You should be very proud of the work you've done and the decisions you've made along this road to success. And going forward, even in uncertain times such as these, I want you to remember two words: pride and passion. People who are successful find success through passion. As you progress through your careers, you will find that it is passion that sets you apart. So I have two messages for you today. One is to encourage you to find something you want to do, and the other is, when you find it, do it with passion. Don't let disappointment diminish your achievements. You have overcome hurdles that none of us could even have imagined a few months ago. You heeded your community's call to help keep everyone safe, even though it had a profound effect on how you finished your studies. You looked adversity in the eye and you kept moving forward. So be passionate and take pride in what you do as you step into your role in helping move our communities, our province, and our country forward as this pandemic passes. On behalf of your university, I wish you continued success, and once again, congratulations.
Hello everybody. My name is Avi K, and I'm honored to be part of this video celebration marking the end of your academic journey at KPU. I'm a proud KPU alumnus, and so I know that you have received an excellent education from an outstanding university. KPU is Canada's only polytechnic university, and it truly is an institution where thought meets action. Your credential and the experiential learning that was deeply embedded in it will serve you well as you enter the workforce. I can speak to that personally, because throughout my career, I've hired many KPU grads. A number of my colleagues have done the same. Why? Because we know that we will get confident and quality employees who can hit the ground running on day one. So be proud of what you've achieved, be confident about the quality education you received, and keep your eyes on the future. I know that's not easy right now. This is not where you planned to be, where you thought the world would be, just as you were getting set to launch your careers. But I can tell you this, you have a great story to tell any prospective employer. And part of that story is the way in which you embrace the sudden shift to remote learning to finish your studies. It is incredibly powerful to say that in the space of just a few days, you completed your final classes without ever setting foot back on campus. That demonstrates enormous resilience and resourcefulness. You rose to an incredible challenge in unprecedented times, and you prevailed. As the Director of Commercial Financing at Farm Credit Canada, I work with hundreds of businesses that support the agriculture, agribusiness, and agri-food value chains across the country. I'm grateful that my job is to help them focus on the long game, their future, our country's future. And we are determined to support them today so they will be there for the long term. And that is the core of my message to you today. We will emerge from this pandemic, and we will rebuild our economy. And you will be a part of that. You have the education, the skills, the knowledge, and the resilience. So don't focus on what might have been. Instead, shine a light on what you have achieved. Be proud of all you've accomplished, and be ready to make a difference once we are on the road to recovery. Congratulations on your graduation. Here's to your future.
Hello everyone. I am honored to be standing here today on behalf of all the Spring 2020 graduates. These are difficult times we are experiencing, and it's unfortunate that due to the COVID outbreak, we are not able to have our spring convocation ceremony. That being said, I'm very thankful to KPU for putting together this video for us graduates. As I know many of you would agree, Kwantlen has definitely shaped us into the people we are today. Regardless of our age, we have all grown in some form during our time here. The community we have here is hard to find, where the teachers will go out of their way to help you, where the enrollment services staff answer your numerous questions, the counseling services that offer us support when we have too much to handle, or the KSA, which is always trying to create a fun environment for the students. The instructors at KPU have been immensely supportive during this difficult time, helping us complete our final semester and pass all of our classes. They too, like us, adjusted their daily routines in order to provide us with the necessary tools, extensions, and extra office hours so we could succeed. Some were even responding to emails at 1 in the morning. I would like to give some honorable mentions to Dr. Tracy Kinney, Mr. Kennedy, Professor Sear, Kyle Jackson, Paul Adams, and Richard Popoff, who were extremely encouraging. My experience at Kwantlen would not have been half as great without you all. To my fellow graduates, the all-nighters we have pulled, the caffeine we have consumed after standing in those long Tim Hortons lineups, and the mac and cheese we turned to for comfort during exam season all led up to this moment. Congratulations, everyone. We did it, and good luck to you all.
Premier John Horgan here. As you begin your journey outside of the classroom, I want to congratulate you on an extraordinary trip to this day. I imagine it's very disappointing for you to not be celebrating together, but I want you to know as a community, we're celebrating with you. The skills that you've acquired are the skills that we need to move our community forward. All of us have been waiting for you to arrive. We elders are waiting for the younger generation to come forward. I welcome you. Go forward, enjoy what you've learned, enjoy what's ahead of you, create a better society for yourself, for your community, and for the world.
Hi everyone, I'm Nancy Armitage, KPU's Manager of Alumni Affairs and the Executive Director of the KPU Alumni Association. I'm here to offer you a very warm, albeit virtual, welcome to the KPU alumni community. At convocation, I would typically have a chance to greet you personally, shake your hand, and present you with one of these, a coveted KPU alumni pen. It's more than a pen, it is a promise of things to come. You will do great things, and KPU will proudly share your stories as we follow your achievements as KPU alumni. Your success will be our success. Your individual accomplishments give this university its character, and we relish the idea of sharing and hearing your stories. We are nearly 60,000 strong, and we know that we are always stronger together. Welcome to your new family.
As we close this presentation, I want to extend my most sincere congratulations to all our Spring 2020 graduates. Together as KPU alumni, I know you will lead us into a new future full of hope and innovation, compassion and empathy. If we've learned anything over the last few months, it's that we are stronger together. As your alma mater, we will be here for you, just as we know that you will be there for us. And so, members of the spring class of 2020, congratulations from everyone at KPU. We look forward to hearing about all the amazing things that you will accomplish in the future. Stay safe.